How's everyone? Um, the prophetic weirdo here with another tarot reading for you guys. Like I said before, I like to do collective readings more than I like to do individual signs, just because the readings start sounding the same, and I hope y'all can hear me. But let's start, okay? I have a couple of more than a few tarot decks that I'm going to be using. This is the anime tarot. It's actually pretty cool. I get excited when this is the Wake Me Up tarot. And we also got the Spellcasters tarot. And Soul Cats tarot. I'm going to do the Spellcasters tarot as more of a, all the other decks are going to be obviously clarifiers. Okay. So this is going to be more of a I guess what we do. We are on November 11th, so it's 11/11. I don't know if that might be significant to some people. And 8 turns into a 1. So 1 1 1 1 1 might be significant to some. Yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna what's in store for November, the rest of November. What's in store for the rest of November? What's in store for the rest of November? Spirit, ancestors, universe. Just look for my highest good, my well-being. What is in store for the rest of November? We got the Justice card. Can you see that? Wait. Justice. And it's number 11. So there might be some good karma coming to, not good karma, justice served to those that deserve it. If it's bad karma, a good karma. Dharma, karma. Dharma is the good karma. Karma is the bad, like the bad, karma. I don't know if that's how you say it. But I think it has to do with some kind of heartbreak or involving a heartbreak. and somebody being, it has to do with someone who was happy. So I don't know if you're the person that was happy that somebody else was suffering or was lacking thereof, and it could be love, it could be money, resources, whatever. I think justice is gonna come to those to that group, you know, that group that was happy that somebody else was lacking. Like it made them happy to know that somebody else was um in the five of swords, or like in the five, I wanna say, or was in the nine of wands, was feeling helpless or hopeless in a situation. Let me clarify actually this. Sorry. Some of these cards were flipped over. Ah, I didn't shuffle through. I'm using the Wake Me Up Tarot. It's like a more modern kind of illustration. Can you clarify these just? Hmm. So I have the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and the World card. I don't know if you are an individual, if the person that I'm talking to watching this is an individual who has children or is pregnant or might become pregnant or might just have children or might just be abundance overall, or you're like a very abundant kind of person. And then there's this Queen of Wands and the World. And the Queen of Wands is more of a confident kind of card. So, hold on. I'm trying to look for. Okay, so the signs that might be significant are Taurus, Leo, or any fire sign. So, and the Justice is Libra. So I don't know. So I don't know if it's the Empress who's um regarding in signs. It's Taurus or Libra. Mm, I believe Taurus or Libra, because Taurus and Libra are very well, Taurus are very abundant. Libra very a luxury kind of sign. So her being sitting pretty kind of. So like I said, I don't know if it's a Taurus or a Libra. That kept her confidence, or male or female kept their confidence about themselves, stayed confident. Or maybe you might be okay. Or somebody is watching, just because I see phones here. These are phones. Like there's a circle. They're surrounding her. Like they're watching her. But she's very confident. She's standing very confident with herself, in her own self. So I'm getting the feeling either you or whoever I'm talking about here was sitting pretty, sitting confident in herself. And is most likely going to finish the race, complete the race, like completion and achievement, fulfillment, sense of belonging, wholeness, harmony. It might have to do with a marriage, or because the higher, just because it was in the bottom of the deck. I shouldn't do that. It just makes things weird. It just confuses more. What else can you tell me about this Justice card? What was the question I asked? What is coming? What's up for the rest of the November? What is to come for the rest of November? What else can you tell me? What is to come for the rest of November? We got the Magician. So it might be something that you were working on. Maybe you have a baby. You know what I mean? Like you pop the baby. Just because we have the Empress, or the Empress, she's very confident in herself too. Like she sits pretty, she she doesn't chase, she attracts kind of situation. But let's see what I can clarify with the Magician. But the Magician is manifester. He has all the resources needed to manifest what he wants and desires. Can you clarify the Magician here? Why is the Magician here with the Justice card for what's up next? I think you're trying to manifest options. And that doesn't have to be just romantic options. That could be in work, career, or just what you want and desire in life. What you think would create that fulfillment. That Leslie, what are you doing? Are you looking for something?
Milk.
No. Okay. So I don't know if this so I don't know if this manifestation is over in the month of November. Like this, it's a weird message. Like you're manifesting the Seven of Cups, because this is clarifying the Magician. That's what I'm getting, like that what you have manifested or been trying to manifest in your life, I think it's gonna come to fruition. Like I said, it could be money, it could be anything that you believe that for you is gonna fulfill you in those areas that you're trying to manifest. Because there's a butterfly that could be change, or there's this money, there's this book you probably want to study, there's this car, like car keys, in those Seven of Cups. There's car keys, getting recognition on social media, whatever. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest is coming to fruition. And I believe is because this keeps coming up a lot. The Three of Swords. It came out in the Spellcasters, and it came out in the Wake Me Up Tarot. So I think everybody goes through this 20 minutes, and I think everybody goes through this kind of going through heartbreak and trying to go through the mourning process, and then going through the healing process, and then the acceptance process, and then the whole night of the soul. Like there's different levels to you know, to a breakup and a heartbreak, I believe. But I think staying consistent, staying positive, and accepting what is, and only controlling what, you know, what you can. And to be honest, you can never control any outcome. You can only control how you handle each and every outcome, or each and every downfall that comes your way to teach you something, to help you learn something or see something a certain way. And I think that's what people are always afraid of, you know, being viewed a certain way. Or being perceived a certain way. And really what we could only do is sit pretty within our confidence and staying positive and staying hopeful. I mean, trust me, I know a lot about that. I've gone through many heartbreaks, many breakups, and a lot of unnecessary BS in the world regarding other humans, you know. But if this resonates in any way, I want to hold on. I'm gonna do the anime tarot for advice. I usually like to do, I don't have that deck here. I have a specific tarot deck that I have for advice, but I don't have it with me. But I will use the anime for the advice regarding the situation right here. And on the board, can you please give me advice regarding what's up for November? And look at the Magician is a 1. So 11 and 1, 1, 1, 1. I don't know, I think that's kind of huge coincidence right there, you know. Can you give me advice, please, Spirit, on this? So I have for you for the advice. It's the death card. And if you're trying to see like what it is, it's a car about to run over this little girl, schoolgirl. And then we also have the Hermit. And we also have the Strength card. So to me, what that says is that there's going to be an ending or a transition of some sort, or a change in a situation that basically shows the cracks in the foundation. Doesn't show it, but it's what makes the foundation crumble, right? So something came to an end, to a stop, to a change, to a transition because it was in a faulty foundation. And we have the Hermit here, which is the Hermit is usually the person that, goes within. They stay to themselves. They seclude themselves in isolation, kind of like looking for the answers. But what they're really doing is looking within. That's why they're staying by them, staying with themselves, staying by themselves. And it's self-explanatory. I mean, we got the Strength card. I mean, through any battle, like I said, through any circumstance, through any curveball that's thrown at us. And I've said this many times. Life isn't happening to you. It's happening for you, to learn from it, to learn something out of it. It's like a lesson learned, Everything is from the time that we're an infant, we're nothing only but learning how to adjust to this world and such, Now, when there's an end, there's a beginning to something, right? That's why the Death card is there. And through every ending, there's a new beginning, there's a new start. And just like any breakup, it's always going to be a weird or unsettling transition, it being breakup, it being an actual death of some sort, of a family member, of a loved one, or somebody that you care about, that usually makes people go within. They start to ask themselves certain questions, like, why did this happen to me? Why did this have to happen? Why does it hurt so much? And all those answers are answers that we have within ourselves. We know those answers, but at the time of when certain things are happening to us, when we're in the eye of the storm, it's really hard to see what's going on, or what is being benefited out of this storm, this inconvenience. But in bird's eye view, everything happens for a reason. right? But yeah, I'm not saying you have to put yourself in seclusion, but stay with yourself long enough to understand. Like I said, it's not life happening to you, it's life happening for you to learn something, to gain something out of it. You know, if it means don't go through this, that, like, do not go about things the same way that made the foundation faulty. You know, because then, or you learn to not break that person's heart in that way, in that matter that you did. Avoid doing those things that made that person hurt. Or you learn to distinguish, you know, who was there for you and who isn't, who loves you and who doesn't. It's all supposed to teach you something. If it's not those reasons or those, you know, it could be other reasons, other eye openers, you know, aha moments, or you know what I mean? I hope y'all know what I mean. 32 minutes, and I hope y'all liked this message. If it resonated in any way, shape, or form, please comment down below or like the video. A thumbs up, please. Only if you liked it. But yeah, hope y'all have a good one. Stay blessed and stay sane, because we all know we need it, right? A good prayer, some good intentions. All right, y'all. Peace.